Hello YouTube, and welcome to a new Unity 3D Space tutorial. And in this tutorial we're going to jump back to our AI system and we're going to carry on fixing some bugs and adding some more features to it. So the first feature we're going to see is he's no longer known talking to us when he's angry. So if you can see, if we take enemy ship here, and if we make him friendly, so we go Miss Scripps, red ship, and we make his respect for us 52, he'll talk to us, correct? Let's go and see. Perfect, he talks to us. Let's get out of range to make him stop talking again. Then we make him enemy with us, so 46, just because, yeah. And then you'll see, he doesn't talk, he just begins firing at us. And the reason it's doing this is if you scroll down to here, it comes to this bit, if you're in range of 15, which I'm going to expand because 15 is a bit far, I'm going to say 30. So if it's less than 30, but more than 31, because then he's got some range between you. In fact, I'm gonna go as far as making it 60 and 61, because then it'll be cooler. So there's our first fix. So it comes down, if you're in range of 50, which you will be, then it runs it and runs the audio, makes NPC talking equals true. If he's an enemy, it does this, correct? But then, as soon as it started talking on that, it runs this code here, which fires, and then fire comes down here and stops all audio, which is not what we want. So we need to change it a little bit. So up here we're going to type is to scroll down all the way to your fire and just simply delete audio.stop. The reason we're doing this is because to 2 seconds is easily enough for the fire sound to play, and then audio.play one shot allows you to play multiple clips at once. So if you wanted to play one clip at once, you'd probably use audio.play, but yeah, we're using audio.play one shot, so it'll play the audio there and the fire sounds at the same time. So let's test it. So we fire up to him here and we'll see. He fires at us. Perfect. So an easy way for us to test if he's actually there or not, or what he's doing, is if we just come up here and simply type print move direction dot magnitude. So we're just simply printing this here. It's that simple. Make sure I've spelled it right, yeah. So now if we play it again, you will see that it'll print the distance from me to him. And this is a great way to see. So as you can see, 147 will move closer. So as you can see, he's slowly moving towards us. We can move a lot faster, but that's because rigid body force and character control force is different. So see, now if we watch it and watch him come towards us, I'll speed this bit up. He's going to keep coming at us no matter what until he gets to 0. And the only reason he can't get to 0 there is because if we go to our scene and click our character, he's hitting our character controller collider. So we need to stop it now. We need him to roughly stop at around 10. So the easy way to do this is down here, right there on this line here. We're going to type if move direction dot magnitude, or the thing I just copied and pasted, is less than, or yeah, is less than, so distances will set 20. So basically, I'll use the tip next. I showed you last time. There we go. So basically we're saying if he's anything out of 20, he'll move towards us. But if he's in 20, he's going to stop. And it'll be really easy. And what will eventually make him do, probably not in this tutorial, is if he's close to you, like 10, he's going to retreat and try and get away. So we could actually use that line to do it. I think it's just minus, but we'll see. So we could play, and move towards him, and you'll see he stops close to us. So we seem to have underestimated that one. We need to reverse the sign. So if he's out of 20, then he'll move towards us, otherwise he stops. My maths there, I apologise. So move towards him, you'll see he's slowly, look, I'm completely stopped, he moved towards us, but if we get him near 20, he'll... So the reason it's just so that he keeps coming towards us is, imagine we're putting a force on something. Here, we've said, if he's less than 20, put a force on him. So he's going to keep that force coming towards us. Like if you roll a ball down a hill, it's going to keep coming towards you. If you get out of the range, it's not going to stop, it's just going to continue on that one force, isn't it? Just going to keep coming down. So we need to basically say stop force, stop all forces, so it stays still. And we also need to apply this inside, because if we, apparently to this, even though its NPC is not talking, he's gonna, if we go out of the range of 61, he's still gonna come and chase us, but he's that slow we couldn't tell. So it's a really easy way to fix this. Is in here, all we're gonna type is rigid body dot velocity, which is the forces applied to our well, that ship, equals vector 3. Like I said the last time, velocity is XYZ forces, so like kind of wind forces, ball on hill. And then we're going to put dot 0. And what vector 3.0 is the exact same as putting vector 3 bracket 0, 0, 0 bracket. It's basically just saying all forces 0, just gone. So we can copy that, and down here we can put else, and then we can paste this in. So if he's in range of 20, well, if he's out of range of 20, push him towards us, else stop. And same here, if we're completely out of range, stop still. So that should be really, really good. So he stops if he's close to us, and he'll stop if he's far, far away. Test again. So we'll fly up and see him. Let's see what our friend says. So you can see he's moving towards us. Let's move close to him. He stops. Completely stopped, but he will continue looking at us and fighting us. So let's move out of range so he follows us. So as you can see, he's still shooting us and still following us, which is not what we want, even though we are out of the range of 61. So we need to stop that, because as you can see, I'm stopped, but he's still flying towards us, which is a glitch with these two here. So this one comes down and says, right, he's out of range of 61, stop all forces. Okay, but then it comes down here and says, well, no, he's out of range of 20, run again. And it's colliding with each other, and it's saying, well, no, what do I do? So it just pushes force on. So we're going to copy this bit here, and we're going to put it inside this if statement here, right there. So what that'll do is say, if he's in range of 60, carry on, else stop. And it'll do the same here. So just reversing it, just positioning it, that's all an AI system is, adding forces, telling it what to do, programming it what to do. You can go as far as doing every line by line what he's going to do. So if you're in 60, what does it do if he's in 59, 58, but we're just limiting that. So we go up and see him, he moves towards us, we go up closer to him, he stops. Perfect. We come out, look, we've stopped, he does not move. And he does not fire either, so he's completely lost us. I apologise for that. He's completely lost us, but if we move in closer to 61, he's now located us and coming towards us. So if we go up to him, he stops, he's like, hey, no, calm down. So, that's done. So what we're going to do, just to finish the tutorial off, is basically give him some sort of job kind of role thing for this enemy. So what we're first going to do is just grab him, and I'm going to chuck him all the way over the other side of this asteroid barrier. Obviously I'm not going to make him hit him yet, but I'm going to put him around about here. And then what we're going to say to him is, if you're not attacking, or you're not under threat, you're okay, everything's a-okay, continue to your path. So we need to give him a path. So the reason I'm moving him over here is this path's going to be this planet here, planet Serendip. Really simple. We're going to improve this in the future, of course, because all I'm going to do is a quick if statement. But it's really easy to do. So we're going to go back to our script, and we're going to find where he's completely okay. So this one here. There. So rigid body dot force velocity equals that. That's it. But we need to change the target of it, or where it's going to go. So, the easiest way to change his target is to create a brand new one up here. So we're going to duplicate both of these, like so. And we'll just note it out. So this one is the player, simple enough. But this one is target, easy enough. So we're going to duplicate our player variable and call it target. And we'll make it equal planet Serendip. So go back, rename planet Serendip. So now he'll constantly follow the player unless we change it to target, in which case he'll go towards the planet. Simple enough. So what we're going to type down here is we'll type if move direction dot magnitude. In fact, we'll go up here. Oops. Here, down here. So the player is out of range, correct? Right there. Move direction out of 61. Okay. So then we can come up and set move direction equal to, and then instead of setting it to player, we'll set it to target. So down here, zoom in. I apologise, I forgot. If anything's out of 61, then we need to give him force to go fetch the target. Simple enough. Boom. So now, if we become out of 61, this target will become the planet. He'll fly towards the planet. Okay, but we now need to make it so he'll attack us. So we'll copy this and we'll go up and we'll set move direction dot magnitude minus 60 less than 60 to this, like so. Move direction equals player. So we switch it between, if we're up close, he'll attack the player, but if we're not, then he'll attack the actual, he'll go to the planet. So that should work, so let's test it. So as you can see, the numbers are ticking down and he is successfully moving towards the planet, although it looks like he's moving backwards, which he is, but he's doing it. Yes, we could make him look towards it. Let's do that first. So we copy, look at, and paste it in here. Look at, and then instead of player, we'll put target. So he's looking at the target, he's going to attack the target. Simple enough, so we play. As you can see, he's moving, and he's looking at the target. But if we go up towards him, he wants to kill us. And then we go out of the distance. And as you can see, he's now moving towards the planet again, so he's on target. Great, so that's working. But now, the only issue is, if we grab our enemy ship again, then we drag him close to the planet, roughly about there, and we click play, you'll see that as his numbers tick down, and he gets close to the planet. So that's a basic waypoint, kind of. We'll eventually improve it, but we'll make it one day so he doesn't fly to the actual planet, he'll fly to the docking system, dock with it, wait, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, then come back out. So really basic. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. So the final part of our end of our, well, episode is we've got one error to fix for our inventory. If we double click line 18, it comes down here, for basically for every item stats, items.length, it's not recognising item stats. We go back to the character, item, and inventory. It doesn't know what item stats is, so let's just assign it. It doesn't know what weapon stats is, which we don't need it to know, I believe. Yep. So we click play and that error should disappear. Cool. As you see, no errors, really simple. That's all we're going to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.